Dum 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 dum.
This is me singing.
Space between.
Why, hello. What's going on? It's the Space Between podcast, where we talk about the space between life and art, passion and business, what's happening now, and what's happening next. I'm Pat Shand.
I'm Amy Shand, officially on my license.
Fuck you mean?
I finally went to the DMV and got my license changed to Shand after being married for over a year and a half.
Yeah, we've been putting off the DMV for quite a while.
Rescheduled it 3 times.
3? Oh, you don't even know. I'll schedule it, and then I'll be like, oh, she's definitely not doing it today. I'll just reschedule the shit.
He knows when I wake up.
It's true. It's true. So how are you today?
Lydia's here. I'm good.
Just so we don't sound crazy to the people who are just listening.
She's not here, dude.
we're also on a video live stream. We stream on Facebook now, you guys.
Yeah, for the podcast.
And it's true. So we post our audio on SoundCloud, iTunes, and the podcast app Yabe. And then on YouTube we post the video, and on Facebook we stream live.
Yeah.
To you motherfuckers.
So anyway, you asked how I was.
Oh yeah, but then you talked about something that the people can't even see when they're listening.
I was excited. Okay.
So talk about it. How are you?
Pretty good.
Make it all about yourself.
And I, you know what? I just got home from work, got my leather jacket on, feeling really cool. I have tomorrow off besides babysitting, but I'm sad because you're going into the city, and I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, but who would I be to you if I wasn't always making big baller moves?
No, it's true. And also, it was, like, I can go into the city if I want to, but since I'm not going on the podcast, and this time, I would just end up going and, like, probably shopping, and I want to save some money tomorrow. By not doing that.
You're giving the listeners so much half information. I'm going into the city to go on a different podcast than ours.
Right.
Just gotta fill in the blanks for my Mad Libs ass wife here, you know? But no, it's like you didn't marry me to make me not make big baller moves, you know?
No, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who's listening, tomorrow I'm gonna be on the Secrets of the Sire podcast. That also actually streams live on Facebook. So you can go to Talk Radio NYC and listen to me there, or search Secrets of the Sire on Facebook and hear me there. Cool. They mentioned something about like Joss Whedon haters beware. So they're probably going to bring that up. I always go on there and debate with them about nerdy shit, because I have strong opinions, and it just so happens that my opinions in general are usually right, you know. So I defend them with valor and intensity.
Are usually right, he said.
Usually right. I mean, I have been wrong before a couple times. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about just like some random stories, because I went to my mom's today, and usually I visit her with you, but today I went alone on a mother and son date.
How was the drive?
Oh, the drive was so easy, you know. I was just I got in the car, drove.
Good.
I ended up where I wanted to be. You know?
No traffic?
None.
Cool.
None. Traffic. When I drive on the road, cars just move out the way. They're like he's coming.
Because she lives about an hour away.
Oh, Steve Lightman comments on our live stream, Dolce's podcast. Yes, it's Mike Dolce, the sweet boy. That's why I'm going to start calling him Dolce the sweet boy. Yeah, Mike Dolce's podcast tomorrow. It is you can follow his page, you know, but more follow our pages. But definitely follow Mike's page. So today I went to visit my mom. And my mom, no offense to the mothers or anyone listening, she's the best. She's the best mom. You know, she's not just the best mom, though. She's the best person. Very sweet.
She's an angel, yeah.
Definitely. From actual Havon, you know? She asked me a question that got me thinking. I was able to give her advice that I would love to give myself in a different position. She asked me a very important question today. One that I asked myself years ago, like 10 years ago at this point. She asked me, should I go on Facebook? I said no.
Oh, should she?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She asked if she should have a Facebook. I said no. No. Because I didn't tell her the depths of darkness that are out there on Facebook. Because here's the thing. Facebook and Twitter, and it's ironic that I'm saying this on a podcast that's going to be on Facebook and YouTube, but it has given the illusion that everything that we have to say is super important, right? That's why when we talk, we're mostly joking around and just having a good time. I'm talking to my wife right now. Like, I'm talking to you guys, but really I'm talking to you, you know?
I'm here, yeah.
Yeah. So you can't go on Twitter or Facebook without being inundated with worlds of complaints. Like, there's a storm of constant complaints. Like, you just go on to say, check what's happening in the news, and bah, you get struck by lightning, like the motherfucker from Benjamin Button, who gets struck by lightning 8 times through the course of the whole movie. And at the beginning, he's like, oh, he got struck by lightning 8 times. And then through the whole movie, you see it happening over and over and over again. And it's funny each time, because you can't believe that they're doing the whole sequence. That's 1 minute on Twitter. Boom, 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 boom. Lightning. You know, it's a storm of bullshit.
So
right?
you want to protect her.
I want to protect her. I want her to not be able to have to see the bullshit, you know? I want her to be able to hear about the bullshit from us. And you...
And she watches the news still.
Yeah.
So, like, she already gets that information. And I feel like she's just at an age where she's not going to be able to navigate it correctly. It's just going to be overwhelming, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah, and like what
like, she's still figuring out her iPhone.
Definitely. And the iPhone, I think, has more potential to better her life than Facebook does, you know? I think because I asked her, I was like, I didn't want to seem like the son who was trying to protect what she sees from me, because the thing is, I don't hide anything from her.
Yeah, we show her all of our posts and stuff. Like, I send her pictures of the clay I make and stuff on the phone, so that's nice too. But she, like, her sister, who's younger than her, has Facebook and is our friend. And she'll, like, hear of things on Facebook through her sister.
Yeah.
The only things that she really needs to see and hear.
Yeah, it's true. She,
like, her friends are IRL.
Exactly. She felt kind of left out that she doesn't have it. Mm-hmm. But I was like, what is your goal? Like, what do you want to see that you don't see from life? And she said, it would be nice to, like, know when you're leaving conventions. So that just, like, gives me the idea to, like, that we could reach out to her more, you know?
Yeah, we could just text her, keep her updated.
Yeah.
Send her some pictures.
Because, like, she's going to be hit with a bunch of political stuff that is just going to make her depressed and stuff, you know? And in the live stream,
That
Zach
animal abuse shit.
Oh, my God, yeah. In the live stream, Zach O'Connor, our friend.
Hello.
The dear and near to our hearts, Zach, is here. He says, hi, how was your day? Mine was good.
Mine was good, too. There wasn't any bumps really along the road.
No.
So that was good. I had a smooth sailing day.
But yeah, if I could go back in time, well, here's the thing. I need social media for work, you know? And I'm on there to connect to people because the forward motion or even the staying still of my career depends on me having an account on these platforms. And some people say, oh, I don't use Twitter and stuff, but my vision of my career as a writer, I think I have to. I do think that I have to be on Twitter. And I try to not read the bullshit, and I try to get my news from sources that won't frame it in a way that is going to constantly depress me. Because there was a time where, like, I would just, like, I was constantly surrounded by just arguing on Facebook about political shit. Like I would always engage in hopes I could change someone's mind, but the truth is, like,
It's pointless. Like they're just there to argue.
oh yeah, like you never have your mind change. You know, like I've learned things from online, from the internet. I sound like I'm fucking 70. I've learned things from online,
From the web.
from the World Wide Web, but I haven't learned anything from person-to-person conversation online. I've learned things that I've sought out and studied and researched myself. So, yeah, I don't think that she could benefit much from Facebook. You know.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it got me thinking about like how we're gonna be going with her to hang out with your parents, so that's gonna be pretty fun.
I'm super excited. Yeah, we're gonna plan a trip to go to my hometown, and then she's gonna be able to hang out with my family. Not only my parents, but my brothers too, because they're getting older, and like
Yeah.
all 4 of them have little girlfriends and stuff. So
Oh,
we'll be
hell
able to like
yeah.
have lunch and stuff with them. So that'll be really fun.
How do your parents handle social media?
Well, I remember because they both have Facebook, but I haven't been friends with my dad on Facebook since I was in like early in high school because he got a Facebook. He went on there. He became my friend. He saw all of my friends like quote unquote cursing and like using profanity, and he blocked me. And he told me that he blocked me because he didn't want to see
Yeah.
like all my friends BS.
Oh my God,
And I was
hilarious.
like, okay, so I'm still blocked. It's been like 10 years, like 2016 or no, 2006. I was like a sophomore.
Yeah, I remember when we talked about this for the first time, you told me that, and we looked at his profile through my account, and like the last thing he posts was about how young ladies have a foul mouth.
He doesn't really use it much either. Like
Yeah.
he has like 5 friends on there, and he uses it to stay in touch with his like old college and high school friends. Cause like I feel like at the reunion and stuff, they were like, "Oh, add me on Facebook and stuff." So he went and did that.
Yeah.
So he can keep in touch and like see their kids and stuff like that, which is fun. Which is kind of like in this day and age, I never like deleted Facebook, so now like my friends are having kids and stuff, so it's like kind of the same thing.
How is
Or
that
my-
to see?
Not my friends, but like my old friends,
Yeah.
like that I knew in high school and stuff. It's really fun. All their kids are really cute.
I mean, and oh man, no offense to anyone who's having kids, but when someone like our age has a kid, my first instinct is like to feel bad, like, oh, I'm so sorry that
Because
happened
you
to
always
you.
think of it like in a way of like if that was you,
Yeah, I think of it like whoopsie, you know, like but
because it's not in our plan.
here's what's crazy. Some people our age plan to have a kid. On purpose they have a kid.
Totally. I'm 26 years old. That's like, I don't know. Like, I would say, my mom had me when she was like 27 or 28. And this is like, I guess, technically like the prime age. You know what I mean?
You know what? You must be your mom's favorite.
Why?
Because she had you and said 4 more. Four more. That's so many more.
And they were boys.
Imagine that.
Oh, yeah. It was fun.
Did you ever like think about that you would how life would be different if you had a sister?
Yeah. But I always thought I didn't want one.
You didn't want one, okay?
Because when I was younger, I wore like more girly clothes and makeup and things, and I didn't want to share them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And also, in a weird way, I didn't want to share my dad. Because he always said I was his favorite daughter.
No, that's not weird at all.
And I was like, I don't want to not be the favorite daughter.
No, yeah, it's true. I mean, that changes the dynamic. You know, a father and daughter have a different relationship from a mother daughter. The same with son and mother, son and father. You know,
Yeah.
like there's just I mean, everyone has a different relationship, but there's a different dynamic. You know, but yeah, no, I am basically an only child. You know, my mother. Well, I'm my mother's only kid. My dad had 2 sons who are much older. Mike and Chris are my older brothers, and like they're about twice my age.
And they did the kid thing.
Oh yeah, like they have full on families with kids. They have
And dogs.
this sounds crazy. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna believe this. They have 2 kids each. 2 each. Imagine that. Imagine someone who looks like me deciding to have 2 kids, and then it happens twice, right? That's that's crazy. But yeah, today with my mom, we were talking about siblings and stuff. I mean, we kind of talked about everything. But she went on a trip recently with 2 of her siblings, her 2 sisters, and my mom. You know this, but this is so fun to talk about. She was telling me all these stories about her past, about things that happened to her, about like things that annoyed her, her family, her friends, and every story where something annoyed her, she couldn't not put it in a sandwich. And so the annoyance is the meat of the sandwich, or if you're vegan, the air of the sandwich, and the bread, right?
The seitan.
What's that?
It's like the tofu, or it's like the meat-ish. It's like a protein that people cook in meat dishes that are vegan, that they can make into a texture that is like meat.
And they call it Satan.
It's called seitan.
All right, so it's either the meat or the Satan, god of darkness, of the sandwich. And the bread of the sandwich, right, is a barrage of compliments. Like, this isn't one of those, like, bitch-ass white bread sandwich. Like, this is, like, a fucking roll. Like, you gotta bite through that shit,
It's on
you
the
know?
Hawaiian sweet roll.
It's she puts it in a Hawaiian sweet roll of compliments. She does for sure. Yeah, she's so nice that everything that she says, like, even if she feels that someone like said something that even if it wasn't intentional, but something that annoyed her or that she felt was mean or wrong, she'll more talk about how awesome they are. And I was just struck by how, like, you and me are still not that way, you know.
We talk shit.
Yeah, we definitely talk shit, you know, because and I think that she likes to talk about it with me because she won't talk shit. But when she tells me, I'll talk shit about
You'll
it.
translate it back.
Yes. I'll be like, no, this is actually how it is. That person, what they said, piece of shit, you know? But yeah, no, it just got me thinking about, like, family stuff, you know? And just a great example of mine was I have this friend, Chris. I've talked about him on the podcast before. Now, Chris has always been a smiley fuck, you know. He's always grinning, and he also these days believes that the Earth is flat, right? So, and Chris, if you're listening, this is a positive thing, okay?
So stay tuned.
I can say that my homie Chris believes the Earth is flat and that shit's crazy. And I don't have to say all the things I love about Chris to say that, you know? I can just say that. Or I could say that, oh, my bitch-ass friend Steve Wisnowski, right? Steve Wisnowski is my best friend. This motherfucker. Oh, my God. This story should have been what the whole podcast is about. Yo. This motherfucker Steve Wisnowski. In fact, I'm going to read you the text.
This was a saga because it lasted like 2 weeks.
Yes. So, Steve is a plumber, and he made an offhanded comment to my mom that he would help her take care of a plumbing issue. Just a leaky faucet, and then he became difficult to hear back from because he was so busy with plumbing. So my first text to Steve...
And fighting fires.
Yeah, he's a fireman too. Don't you dare stand up for him.
Don't you dare underrate him.
Steve fights fires for the fucking thrill of it. That's different, okay? That's different.
He was saving lives.
He wasn't.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so here we go. Here's how the conversation started. After he and I had a conversation about how busy he was as a plumber in the toilets, like Dax, right? By the way, our screw video where he disses Dax, our reaction that's doing so well on fucking YouTube.
Thank you guys.
Shit's fire.
Yeah.
Thank you for commenting and liking.
Word.
100% likes right now. We have over 1,000 views, over 100 likes. Thank you. So after a while, texted Steve, hey, you non-texting back sociopath, you hit my mom back yet? And I gave him 4 red angry emojis. And then I sent him a picture of a leaky faucet.
Actually, it's a video.
It's a video, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Then, the next day, a whole day later, I gave him a day to respond to that shit. I sent him an ellipsis, okay? And then, this is where it's going to get vulgar. I think that you should read this part.
You're like... I'm not going to read that. I'll describe it.
Okay.
It's a block of text about this large. No exaggeration.
Yeah. Okay. It's true so far.
Of fucking...
Read it.
One phrase over and over again, copy and pasted.
What's the phrase?
You can see the line straight down.
What's...
Of the perfect spacing. It says... Eat my unwiped asshole.
Oh.
Over and over again.
It sounds gross that you said it out loud, you know?
I know.
So, it goes on and on. How many times do you think that I put it?
At least like 300.
Because
It fills the whole screen.
You know, the best part, though? I put it once first. I just wrote, like, a very passive, eat my unwiped asshole. I wrote it once.
It's way grosser when you say it.
Why?
Because it's like...
Hold on, I'll try. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Eat my unwiped asshole. How's that?
That's fine.
Better? Okay, so I wrote eat my unwiped asshole.
It's not as abrasive.
300 times after the first one. I figured I would, like, give him a little knock before I start fucking banging down the door, you know?
Look at the times. How long did you put in between the big block and the one?
It doesn't think it was so close.
Put it this way.
Oh, yeah. So, I sent the 1 at 6:42 p.m. and 20 seconds. I sent the big one
You fucking asshole.
at 6:42.
Not even 43.
And 56 seconds.
That's how long it took you to copy and paste. I'm impressed.
36 seconds later, I hit him with the fucking storm, okay? So
Bust down the door.
then
Jesus Christ. This looks like you're texting someone that you broke up with that does not want to talk to you.
that's what I was thinking was happening.
He was breaking up with you.
You know, some context. Steve and I have been friends since he was a little bitch ass. He was here's the first time that Steve and I I knew that we were friends. We met at like this church lock-in slumber party type shit. I visited my friend's thing for a slumber party. I had a big crush on this one girl, right? And I was walking to her school to meet her as Steve was leaving the school. Now, I was a freshman in high school, and she was...
So my dad blocked me.
Oh, nice. So I was in 9th grade, and she was in 8th grade, and we were in different schools. And Steve was in 7th grade. So I was walking...
Hey, Steve.
Oh, yeah. I was walking to the junior high school, and I hear across the street... Just picture like a cartoon bird. Hey, Pat! Across the street, I look and it's Steve Wisnowski. And ever since then, best of boys, best friends, you know.
And now this.
So here I'm sitting here like, all right. So I texted him. Are you a non-text Maxwell, you sociopath? I texted him a video of a faucet, right? You would think that would be the thing to like wake his mind up.
No, I wouldn't text back to that.
You wouldn't?
No, I'd be like, asshole.
No, you gotta text back. I texted him an ellipsis. And then I texted him the very passive eat round of asshole, you know? And then I texted
20
him...
seconds later.
36 seconds later. I sent him 300 eat my unwiped assholes, you know? All right, so that was on January 31st. Just ringing in the new year, you know? Wrapping the month up. Then... I give him a fucking week, you guys. February 6th, this is where it got serious. I said, are you even alive? Then, the same day, 9 hours later, this time I gave him some time to like think about if he's alive. I sent him a second ellipsis. Then...
This is depressing.
3 days. I'm getting fucking pissed reading this. Wait till the resolution. Then, 3 days later, I sent him WTF, dude.
Aw, now you're sad.
Then,
Now you're not even joking.
6 days later, I sent him, dude.
What? Now you think he is dead.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was thinking about, like, what's going on? So,
Your neighbor got to him.
don't say that shit on there. And then I said, one day later, I said, damn. And like, at this point, I had a plan. Damn. And then the next text was going to be, no longer boys.
How long were you going to wait?
A week.
Okay.
So this motherfucker, yesterday, I wake up to this text from Steve. And it resolved it all. Steve says, like fucking Tatiana, he texted me this. He says, damn, son, you should have hit me up on... Hold on. He says, you should have.
You should have OF?
Oh, my God. He says, damn, son, you should have hit me up on Snapchat. Separate. I space V. I've been in DR for 2 weeks. Come on.
You should have hit me up on Snapchat.
So first of all, got some nipple action going. Nipples are fucking hard telling the story.
He's pissed.
When I see this text, I'm instantly no longer angry. Now it's fucking time to fucking put him on the spit and roast him. Okay? Because, all right. Now I know that you're okay, Steve. I know where you've been.
You're alive.
I know what you've been doing. Steve has a girlfriend who lives there, and she comes here, he goes there. So, I sent him the obvious text back. Because Steve, just to make sure that you know, is 30 years old.
He's a grown man.
He's grown. So I sent him the fucking elephant in the room. Snapchat, ? Exclamation point as one, you know? And then I said, are you 21? You should have hit me up on Snapchat. No. We text each other like fucking millennials, you know, okay? Snapchat. I have Snapchat just to see my wife's story. That's it. No other reason. Why ever Snapchat? So he said, yeah, I signed into Snapchat on my girl's phone. Still not explaining the fucking reason why you didn't have texting.
Why would you think to Snapchat him too?
Yeah.
Like he's like, you should have.
Yeah,
like you would think that.
Like I would ever think that.
Like you think, oh, he's gonna go on his girlfriend's phone and sign into Snapchat. What?
Exactly.
Sign into your email.
You shoot on my side now, you guys.
No, that just is silly. You should have snapped me.
No. What's sillier? You should have snapped me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So then here's some context. Steve thinks he's a baller. He buys watches. Okay. His bank account is fucking like, it's one of those not cartoons. It's one of those commercials that you see where the dog is all fucking sucked up, is dying. That's Steve's bank account, okay? Steve just buys watches. He plums all day, wading through shit. He buys. He has like 7 watches. Fuck it. What?
He likes watches.
Tell time on your phone. Hey, guess what? I looked right to my left. It's 8:53. Didn't you? Wrists are bare. Okay. A watch. 7 expensive watches. Okay. I'm getting pissed right now. So I said, get roaming, you cheap watch buying fuck. It's so cheap now. I texted him. And he said, LMAO, no. It was like $10 per day. That's it, is what I'm thinking as he's texting me this. He goes, for 2 weeks. Fuck that. And in my head, I'm just like, you're out of touch for 2 weeks and that's okay? What if something happened? Like, does your entire family have Snapchat? Like, some people in your family, Steve, are 70. Are they on Snapchat? Because if they are, and my mom isn't on Facebook, she should get on Facebook.
That's what I was going to say. They don't even have Facebook.
Then I sent him a video. I forget what this is.
$10 a day doesn't make a fucking $10.
Exactly.
It's from I forgot what I said. That's my favorite podcast. Congratulations with Chris D'Elia.
We're gonna go see him live next month.
Absolutely. But yo, this video is a close up of my face. I have a fucking nariz strip on to help me breathe.
Lavender smelling nose
A
strip.
breathe right lavender strip to breathe at night. I woke up fresh to this, and I texted him this video. $10 that doesn't make a fucking dent. It doesn't. $10 a day. You're out here buying watches probably for thousands of dollars.
That's less than $200.
Yeah, total, right?
Yeah, it's $140.
Yo, $140 to be in touch with anyone for 2 weeks? Come on, Steve, you German. All right, so then he sent me a picture of him and his girl
Aw, that's a cute picture.
on the
I didn't
beach.
see that.
She's touching his belly a bit too close for my taste.
That's such nice water.
It's so close to-
wow,
to-
it's like
to the belly button.
turquoise.
So,
Let's go there.
all right, I'll end with this, just so you know that it's all good, okay? It's all good between me and Steve. I texted him. He sent me the picture of him in his bathing suit and his girl. I texted him. You could see it through the shorts, rearing, ready to strike.
The way you guys are.
Oh, man. All right, so the moral of the story is that
Snapchat's not a lifeline.
no, it's not. Yeah, you're gonna get a fucking emergency. Imagine someone sends you an emergency call through Snapchat. Come on.
911. Snap.
And they have the fucking like dog face. You know, like they're telling you that someone close to you just died, and when they say died, the fucking tongue comes out. Like come on. Or it's in the high pitched voice, and they have rosy cheeks. All right, so my best friend Steve is fucking ridiculous, and I love him, so I don't have to say nice things about him to say he's ridiculous for not getting roaming, and he's more ridiculous that he's fucking blinged out on the wrist and doesn't have roaming. If you're blinged out on the wrist, you should have roaming if you're in the DR, you know? You need to have the easy and like necessities first, right?
Right.
Like I have no jewelry at all.
Besides your wedding ring.
Oh, I mean this, yeah. But this is a necessity, so everyone around me knows they can't take a bite of this, you know, because people try to take bites. There was one time Amy and I were just talking about this.
At Barnes and Noble.
Oh yeah, Barnes and Noble, where
This was cute.
Amy and I have these necklaces. 'Cause Amy makes cloisters, these clay creations, and we have pouches that we put our cloisters in. One represents me and one Amy. Excuse you. And the pouches, she loves me. Okay.
Anyways, the pouches are rainbow.
Yeah, they're rainbow. They're rainbow bright. Okay. They're prideful, one might say. So, back when Amy worked at Barnes and Noble before she walked out one day.
Bridge burner.
I mean, to be fair, she called me on her break and told me, "Oh, this guy's being an asshole. I want to leave." And you know, I said, "Leave."
He always does that.
I said, "Fuck this shit. Leave. Fuck it. Get a different job where that guy isn't working there." You know. All right. So, I'm in the cafe. I'm writing. You know, I'm making boss moves on my computer, and Amy is behind the counter working, shooting me love eyes. You know, as she does. And this guy comes up to me, and he begins to hit on me and express.
Talking about the little necklace.
Yeah, he starts talking about my necklace, and he expresses interest in me, and then
I think he asked you to get a drink or something.
Yeah,
An
yeah.
alcoholic drink.
yes, and you call over that I'm taken. You
Did?
You did,
But
that.
in a nice way though, right?
Yeah, because you.
No, I said it, and then I was like, "Look, we have matching ones."
Yes.
Like that, because I was proud too of the Clonsters. I always like to show them off.
Yes.
I wasn't being mean.
No, you were being mean, but you were letting him know so I wouldn't have to.
Right.
And then he looks at it and he goes, "Oh, this is a trick." Like he was being light about it.
Like, you teased me.
Yeah, but he pretty much thought that I was that my Cloudster necklace was the equivalent of me having an active Grindr account online. You know?
Or it was like a little flag he was wearing around, like, woo.
Oh yeah. So, and in my head I was like, you know what? If I was in his position and I saw a motherfucker who looks like me, who looks like a bear, right, rocking that, I would think the same thing. You know?
Yeah, and I was actually impressed because That was the only, that was like the telltale sign of like maybe you were gay
Yeah.
or whatever. But he took it upon himself to like talk to you and ask you out and stuff.
Oh yeah, he was definitely bold. He was even if
I forgot what he looked like.
Oh, I don't. If I did want that, he was too old for me, you know? He was too old for me. But I do find that dudes hit on me more than girls do, for sure.
Berrino e butch.
Yes. It's your boy Young Bear, you know?
Yeah. Ginger Bear, that's what I call you.
Ginger Bear, for sure. But yeah, this podcast is getting to be about 36 minutes long. Oh, Zach O'Connor chimes in.
Oh.
I love to show my clonsers off. People love them. Zach.
Me first.
Go ahead.
Listen up. I am gonna start with volume 2 of Clonsters. There's gonna be the space ones, but 2, I wanna make like little dining room set and stuff for the Clonsters, because I noticed that you have the like space where you have them set up, and I want to totally hook them up with some accessories. So we'll talk about that soon. I'll message you. So all right, carry on.
Oh yeah, Zach. I was just gonna mention that Zach has a Clonsters tattoo. Zach is the first person to get a space between tattoo.
It's so good looking.
So
too.
it's so cool. You know what? I had that on my desktop with a note to post on social media.
Ooh.
I was gonna wait until the Kickstarter starts, but why not just do it? I want to show Zach's beautiful leg off to the people.
Totally. It's a
But
good
yeah,
idea.
we're getting close to 40 minutes right now.
It's time to gap.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to add before we wrap up? Because again, the Kickstarter of the week. While we're running campaigns, it's us. Look in the description down below. Destiny New York Volume 3 is on Kickstarter right now. It's funded too.
It's funded, but there are some really great stretch goals
Yes,
that are going on. So
exactly.
There's like more that you can get as far as like art and content and things like that. So it's super dope. Even if you still want to check it out, you still should, because not only is the book awesome, but all of the stuff that goes with it's really great.
Exactly. And now the stretch goals are focusing on expanding the story. So if we get to, like, say our goal was 16,000, we've hit it, and we're now approaching 18. If we hit 19, we'll add a bonus story to the book. 20 bonus story, 21 bonus story. And we're going to keep doing that. So yeah, please check it out. For those who are watching on the live stream, it's in the comments up there. For those who are watching on YouTube, it's in the comments down, the description down there. And for those who are listening on SoundCloud, it is in the description as well. And yeah, Amy, do you have anything to leave the people with?
Just thank you so much for people who have been watching our YouTube reactions, especially, and getting our follow count and our view count and our thumbs ups like pretty high. It's been a really fun experience, and yeah, that's about it. I hope everyone has a good night, and thanks for coming over, and we'll see you this week and next week.
Yeah, we'll see you this week for our reactions and next week for more podcast action.
Word.
And you know, we don't do outros anymore because we keep this shit super fucking raw.
Just goodbye, you know.
We keep the shit birth control, yo.
Remember, why is there carpet on your wall?
Oh yeah, someone commented, why is there a carpet? What did I say back to him?
You said, it's a tapestry.
I did say that, yes.
But if I find a carpet that I like, I'll put it right next to it just for you.
I did say that. And then he said that I'm weird and he's subscribing just for that.
Yep.
So boom, there we go.
So thanks.
Here we go. Keep commenting weird shit. You know, criticize our decor. I'll just I'll hit you with a very, very light roasting back to you. Just like that one was more like just like teasing him, like, oh, you think you're important? You know?
This tapestry.
Yeah.
Was my first room that I rented out of my dad's house. It was on the wall behind my fish tank. I have pictures. Then it came with me when I moved into your apartment in San Diego. It was in the living room.
Yes.
Then we folded it up, put it in the car or the U-Haul, whatever, and brought it here to New York.
We did.
And it's its third home here.
And I actually have stuff up there from your original place too, like the Marilyn Monroe thing up there.
Totally.
So,
but this one's cool. This one's special.
Oh, I love this one, yeah.
because it brings color to the room because it's so nice and clean and white. And then when our art is super colorful. Good. So anyway, listen. Have a good night.
Peace.
Dum, 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 dum,
Space between. Space between. Space between. Space between.
space between.